To my channel, and I'm excited to be here with you guys. This is a little intro just to let you know what's going on, and we're going to get into a reading shortly. I just want to say hello. My name is Varush. If you haven't seen this channel before, I don't know where you've been. I've been around forever. So anyway, welcome to my channel. Today we're asking what is your future together in a relationship? What is your relationship together going to be like, and what can you expect out of this relationship at this time? It's a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching it, this is the time for you. And I'm going to do two quick little announcements, and then we're going to get into the video. So if you want to watch some other timeless readings based on question, I have an all signs reading here on my main channel, which is how do they feel about you. I did that a few days ago. That's in the description. Also, if you guys are interested, I have what is the zodiac sign of your soulmate and the chakra energy. That is on the Pick a Card channel. That's also linked down below. Also, I did 6 so far mid-2019 overviews alongside your June readings, so those are available. Those are nice and long, so for those of you guys who like my long content, I put out some long videos for you guys to check out. So please go support those videos, and I really appreciate your guys' support. You guys are freaking great, so I really appreciate your guys' support and help and all of that. It's so good. The second announcement is that in order to support YouTube and their business ideas or what they're trying to achieve, I really want to include extra commercials or sponsorship messages as a part of my videos for you guys. So please watch those videos if you're interested in them. Give them a chance. I'm not going to put in a lot, but I think it's important in order to support the platform that is giving us all these readings and all this stuff. So in order to make more money for them, it also helps me make more money. So I'll put in a couple extra ads, and I'm still figuring out how to do that so it's less annoying. So sorry if at first there's a little bit too much, but I think that's a fair thing to do because we have a free service here that we can all use together and really enjoy some wonderful content. And so I hope you guys understand. It's not like commercials on TV that are hours and hours long. Literally, it's 20 seconds. It doesn't cost us anything to kind of give it some benefit of the doubt. So what we're going to do today is all signs reading for what is the future of your union or your relationship together. So we're going to take a quick look, and at the end of the video I'm going to also do a quick pick a card for those of you guys who want further information, or if anybody wants to hang out for the whole video, then we'll do a whole pick a card at the end for you guys who are watching live. And then of course if you're watching the taped version, you can participate as well. Okay, so we're going to do our first commercial right now. If you're watching live, you're not going to go through it, but I'm just going to put in the first commercial here. And please let me know how you guys feel about commercials. I mean, thank you to all my sponsors. I really appreciate you. So okay, so now, hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and I'm excited to be here. I haven't done a live show in the morning in a while, but I thought I was encouraged by the other night's reception and how you guys felt about those videos. I've been getting a lot of comments asking me to come online and do a live show for you guys now and then. I'm totally okay with that. For a while I couldn't do it because I was in school, but now I'm back. So today's topic is an all signs reading, meaning we're going to go through all the signs of the zodiac, and we're asking the question, what is your future together? If somebody does time caps or can help me keep track, that would be awesome. If nobody's here to do it, that's okay. I know I'm coming sort of out of left field unannounced, so some of you guys might be like surprised to even see me. Okay, so the way that I actually choose the order is by rolling the dice to keep it fair. Plus I think that it's an extra level of like reading that allows us to have this, what is the energy that we need to hear you know, right now. So are any of my moderators here? I don't know if they are. They usually are up pretty late, but if somebody wants to volunteer to help me keep track, that would be great, and then we'll begin. Okay, so that's the intro. Sorry to keep it long, but I'm just introducing to you guys to all the new changes that are going on. And again, if you're watching this now taped version, at the end of the video is a pick a card for a clarifier. So we're going to clarify further information on your love situation. I have the oracle cards ready for that. But in the meantime, we're going to use the John Holland deck today, which is available at my shop in the description, and then also the Reverie Lenormand. So I know you guys like Lenormand cards. So, okay. Ready? All signs? Here we go. Hey girl, hey, good morning guys. How are you guys doing? Make sure to like and comment, okay? So here is your first sign that we're reading for. First off, we've got Sagittarius. Hey Sagittarius, let me know where you're at. Let me know how you're doing this morning. Good morning, Sagittarius. Let's have a look at your cards. Okay, so here are your first messages. We have the Eight of Swords, which is called Trapped in Fear. I love this deck so much, you guys. Then we have, because it's gentle, that's what's, and then we have the light, the sunshine coming in. Good, Sagittarius. See, Jupiter's got your back. And then we have the Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenate. So I think that you're facing some difficult moments right now in your relationship. Maybe there's been an argument in which you see no impasse. Maybe you don't really know how to resolve the issue. However, I think that there's going to be a good turn of events shortly that's going to really lend things to go in a good direction. When this turn of events happens, you're called upon to rest and rejuvenate, which means that you need to take a time out. Rather than stepping more into the situation, you're supposed to kind of take a step back and, you know, allow things to cool off, to settle as you figure things out. So there's definitely a restriction in your relationship at this time. And there's some kind of truth that's going to come out that's going to help you to understand the situation more. If you're dealing with a man, the man needs to in some way figure out what they're doing and how they're going to come and approach you to address this. So there was some kind of an impasse or a restriction that came up in your relationship. That's the whips right here. And so I feel like yeah, definitely a restriction on the relationship that caused quite a bit of friction. But I think as you talk about it, there's going to be some clarity. That's the book right there. And I think that you're supposed to step back, especially if you're dating a man, and allow him to initiate, allow the other person to initiate. Okay, so allow him to figure it out, how he's going to talk about it, let his ego work it out, and you guys are going to be great. So remember, stay tuned to the end for a clarifier on all this. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so as well. Okay, next message is for Taurus. Hi, Tauruses. Happy birthday, you guys. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, it doesn't want to focus this morning. Let's see. How's the Taurus crew? There we go. Well, you guys can see it. Okay. The autofocus is being finicky this morning. Good morning, Tauruses. How are those flowers treating you guys? Okay, so let's see your cards. Maybe I should do it like this. Your first card is the Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. You've been applying a lot of effort in the direction of your relationship. You've been showing each other that you care about each other in demonstrative ways, which means that you've put effort, like bought each other gifts or just shown up for each other. I feel as though there's a secret, though, in your relationship, suffering in silence, right? The Nine of Swords. And then you have the triumphant success. There's a secret that needs to come out that somebody's feeling deep inside. Somebody was slighted in this relationship. Again, if this is not a relationship and you're just having a crush on someone, you're going to have an important communication with each other about your relationship to figure out where you stand. And so you need to wait for that information to come in, the triumphant success. So even though it feels sort of uncomfortable right now, I do feel like there is an answer coming, Taurus, and that answer is going to be a good answer. So we have the clouds. A situation has improved, and so therefore you're allowed to talk about whatever has happened. So before, the situation was possibly more unstable, more unhealthy, and so a lot of these feelings that were within yourself, all those feelings that were sort of hidden, were not able to come to the surface because you were more in survival mode in this relationship, or in relation to each other if you're not in a relationship. So so now things are going to come out a little bit, so be prepared to talk about important things. Then we have the man. He's the man with the plan. So I think, again, somebody is going to speak up. To me, always he looks a little bit angry, and I am getting picking up the fact that somebody may speak out of frustration, not an anger. And then we have a letter. Definitely communication to clarify the situation between you and them, you know, improvement in the situation, which allows you to, in some way, talk things out, talk things through, and figure things out. Okay, Taurus? That's it for now. So let's take a look at the next sign. Okay, make sure to like and comment, guys. Good morning. Okay, so Sagg, I did Sagg. And then we have Leo. Hey, Leo. Meow, meow. How's it going, guys? Leo's getting some lit readings. That June reading I did for Leo was really, really good. You guys are on the up and up. This is a good time, you guys, to check out your year previews that I did in December. So you just need to go into your playlist and then watch them there. You'll be surprised at how accurate they are for the mid-year, because now you kind of know the energy and you'll be like, oh, that's what she's talking about. So we have the Two of Swords, the mental conflict, and how that relates to Leo is the Leo things are really kicking in now, the prophecy for Leo. So we have the Two of Swords, indecision in a situation, in a relationship, but I think that there's going to be some kind of fair situation that is dealt out. I feel like there's maybe a discrepancy between intentions and behavior, and I think that you're waiting, Leo, for the right situation to come through in which to communicate how you truly feel, or what your true observation or opinion about the situation is. I feel like maybe you're dealing with someone who, maybe not necessarily as bad as love bombing and then pulling away, but someone who was very warm and inviting at first turned out to be not what they seemed. And so now you're trying to attain balance and regain balance in this situation, and a conversation's about to happen about that. So we have, yeah, the end of the way somebody was presenting one way. They were being very friendly, they were being very like forthcoming, and that changed, and now you have to kind of resituate yourself. Leos have a really hard time with this because Leos are very upfront. They're very upfront about how they feel. You know right up front if a Leo likes you or not, and usually they like you. So it's all these kinds of emotional games are really hard when they're happening around you, Leo. And then we have the mice. So you lose time when you're dealing with this kind of nonsense, and so I feel like that is something that you're going to be recuperating now. The time lost, or whatever's been lost in this situation, it's coming back to you now. And I think that soon you're going to hear a secret. You're going to hear information about why this person did what they did and what was their motivation and why. So you're going to gain an insight into their behavior. And it's really great when you understand the psychology of something, because you can't be upset at it, anymore. Once it happens, then you can just understand it and move on, right? Okay, thanks, Leos. Okay, next up, we're already 4 in. I'm doing so good today. Aries, hi Aries. You guys had a bomber reading for June as well yesterday. Very, very nice reading for Aries for June in the mid-year. All those readings are in the description, by the way. Okay, so let's see your cards. Your first message is the Lovers, harmony. Okay, so you're feeling very harmonious with someone. You like someone a lot. This is true for you if you're in a relationship, or if you just have a crush and you're wondering what will be your future together. Chances are good. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I told you guys, Aries, there's something up with Aries that's really, really nice. Is Venus in Aries right now? I think she is. and then you have the star. Look at this banger. This is a banger. Aries, who's an Aries in here? Say hi to me. I'll check out comments later. Turn of events for the better, just total warmth, total connection, love. I think there's a really good time for both of you guys that's happening right now. Opportunities. Here, this just flipped over. This is the Bridges card, which to me signifies that you are getting opportunities in many directions. Both you and your partner are getting opportunities in many directions. We have the snake. So the future, the destiny is a woman. The snake can be a positive thing. A very shrewd and smart woman. The house, okay? So comfy home, comfy family situation. That's the past leading into the present. In the present moment, there's new opportunities that are going to bring you to luck and good things. And the oncoming energy is a soulmate energy, hope, which is connected to a soulmate. So a woman, typically the snake is a woman. Sometimes it's described as a negative thing, but I think because these cards are so overwhelmingly positive, I think you're just going to hook up with a very strong woman, a very smart woman. If you don't hook up with women, then maybe this is you. If you are a woman, and it's saying that you're going to be very kind of like seductive, and you're going to be on your A game, and you're going to be totally sending off the right signals and making a connection with a soulmate. So I think you're about to have fun. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch this, this is what the energy is. So if you're watching this, if you watch this today, the day of filming, and then you come back 6 months from now and you're like, boom, here we go again, that's energy asking you to watch this reading. So don't doubt it, just trust that the energy is good. So now I'm going to have a little message from our sponsors. I hope you guys support me and watch the sponsors because they're really great. They help YouTube grow and they're so important. So make sure to watch the videos there. Okay, so we're back. Hi guys. And so let's choose the next person. We have sweet Cancers. Okay, so Cancer, say hi. I'm excited to be here with you. So let's take a look at what's going on for Cancer right now. What do we have? Mars entering into Cancer. Cancer, ooh, assertive Cancers. Okay, Mars in Cancer is one of my favorite transits for Mars. Even though people say that it's not a good transit, I really do feel like it's really great. This is a timeless reading, but at the time of filming, Mars will be entering into Cancer on May 15th. So let's take a look at your cards. So you have the Sun, Cancer. Okay, so very fortunate turn of luck in your relationship. We're talking about what is your future together, right? Some very good times. You may have taken a trip with your loved one, or the person that you like, you have had an opportunity to connect in some way. Then we have the Lovers, the Harm. Ooh, Cancer's on fire too. And then we have withdrawal, emotional withdrawal. This is Saturn in Pisces. Don't take the meaning of this card as a negative thing. I think that basically there's a lot going on between you and the person that you're interested in, or the person that you're in a relationship with, and I feel like there is like a call to action here. The call to action is that you're supposed to kind of take a step back and allow things to kind of simmer down so that you figure out your feelings. I think that this feels like too excited, you know, and you need to calm things down to assess what you truly want. So Saturn in Pisces is not just emotional withdrawal, but the ability to kind of take a step back and to make sure that what you're doing is what you truly want to do, what is emotionally healthy for you. So if the other person is taking a step back, know that they're not taking a step back because they don't like you or something like that. I feel like they may take a step back, or you may take a step back together at the same time to assess all the strong feelings that have been going on between the two of you. The next message is the clouds. Okay, so I feel like things are improving. Suddenly somebody turned on the lights in your life and it's like it went from dark to lightness in a day. Congratulations. I think you have very good-willed people around you. People will well for you. They want you to do well. They want happiness for you. So you're within the energy of a lot of positivity. We have the cross next, which is a burden, or you take relationships very seriously. And if you're dealing with someone else, this is what is your future together. Both of you take relationships very seriously. So even if I feel as though the interaction has been romantic and fun and not that serious, and I feel like on a deeper level that there is this kind of more serious thing that both people are feeling. However, I don't think you have talked about it yet. So that's why the emotional withdrawal is happening, because both people actually, it may be sort of a fun romantic relationship at this time, kind of casual, kind of fun, you know, but I think that both people take relationships really to heart. So I think that that's what the emotional withdrawal is about, to figure out whether you are brave enough to put your heart on the line. And then this is the sky, and so I feel like you're considering whether or not to finish this relationship or whether to keep it going. I feel like there is a lot of intense energy, and somebody is definitely deciding whether or not to stay in this relationship or not. But it's because the intensity, it's like, is this the right time in my life? Is this the right person? That is what is being assessed by either you or your partner, okay? So there's a assessment period that's going on here. Okay, Cancer. Who's next? Let's see. Oh, it rolled off the table. Hold on. Let's see what we got. And we have Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and welcome to my channel. This is your all signs reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for what is your future together, okay? If you want to check out any other readings on love, go into the description. I have a couple listed there, and I don't think I did your guys's mid-year yet, but it's coming, so hold tight. But if you do want some really good videos, go into the description in the Gemini playlist, and you will see lots of videos for you there. Your first message is the throat chakra. So you've been chatting up a storm. You've been talking this and that. I feel like it's excitement chatter, and it is almost your guys' birthday at the time of filming. However, this is a timeless reading, so it is a reading that will be true whenever you come to watch it, whenever you feel inclined to seek it out, to find it. But I feel like I sense that there's been a lot of excitement about what's going on. I think that you are excited. I think you're having fun. And I think it's almost like you're saying too much. You're being too transparent, because in some way you are just so excited. You are so excited. And then we have balance, which is justice and order. So I feel like, I think that sometimes we get so excited, and that's a good thing, and that would be like the utopic way of being transparent, excited, share with everything with everyone that we feel like. However, I think that very quickly you kind of realize, like, oh, I'm sharing a lot, and you know, I'm really in that moment and not paying attention. And so in order to avoid feeling embarrassed or, you know, pushing that conversation too far, you take a step back, or somebody's taking a step back in this relationship and being a bit more reserved or conservative in order to retain balance. So it's kind of like hardcore honeymoon period, where you're like, you know, blab about everything and their uncle, and then slowly you're like, oh, I need to kind of conserve my energy, let this relationship be a little bit more paced so that it doesn't kind of roll off, you know. And then the outcome is boom. So this is the star. This is ruled by Aquarius. So this is Libra, by the way, and this is Aquarius, which are air signs like you. So these are similar energies, but if it's not Aquarius, this can mean a soulmate energy. This can mean a fated event. So I think you're picking up on something, and I think that reservation is a good thing, just to make sure that you're safe. But I think the future is really bright and hopeful here for this relationship. So we have the moon. Yeah, so this is like love struck, moon struck, you know, kind of excited and sort of unexpectedly kind of wisped off your feet. You didn't even know. It could have been love at first sight. The next message is the a fish. So maybe this is a part of why you're conserving energy. Maybe you're starting to pay attention, like, oh, my work is slipping, so I need to in some way nurture that. The next message is we have the child. There could be a fated child that is born out of these circumstances, or maybe a child is a huge influence on this relationship right now. For some of you, you know, this person that you're dating or seeing, they may have a child who is your soulmate. So there might be like a situation in which you become a step parent to a child that is fated to be connected with you, and you will have a very strong connection with that child. Either way, it's very, very hopeful. This can also signify a new beginning. So it seems like you're in some kind of huge beginning for a love relationship. This is probably the strongest one out of everyone that I've done so far. So congratulations. And again, this is timeless, so come back whenever you need like this message, whenever you need to hear it again. You will forget it, so when you come back, you'll be pleasantly surprised. You can put it in your playlist and save it for a rainy day. Okay, next up we have, let's see, Scorpio. Hey Scorpio, how's it going, you guys? Scorpio is not doing bad either. I just did the Scorpio June mid-year. I can't believe we're doing mid-years. And it turned out okay, you know. I know I called it something like clear out the mind stuff, but that's because really good things are coming. So give it a shot. It's a really good video. And I made it like the old school style, like it's really long and juicy. So with a couple different readings in there. Okay, so let's see your cards. We have the Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. This came up in your June reading. I know this is a timeless reading. There's someone who in some way was attaching to your energy and they were bringing your energy down, Scorpio. So now this person, for whatever reason, is being removed from your energy completely. So this person, this conflict and defeat isn't you. There's a third party, and not like a third party situation, another person who's in some way connected to you still, and who was continually, you know, attaching that's to the light, and they're being kind of brought down or brought away from you. So you're going to be free of this person. That's what the title of that June mid-year reading was referring to, that there was a person that is being removed energetically from you. Many Scorpios are empaths, and so people kind of whittle in to your psyche, and then they can be stuck with you for years even, and so that can feel very uncomfortable because then your karma's intertwined, and that causes a lot of infractions on your life, right? So you're free of that. It's a clean slate. Rest and rejuvenate. So before you celebrate, I feel like this is saying, like, calm down and take some time and really rest, because you know you don't want to like run out of a bad situation into another situation. So you want to do a nice full reset, treat yourself, make sure that you're well, and then let's see what's coming. Deception. See, that's what I mean. There's like from one to another, deception and envy. It's like you stay pristine, Scorpio, I think. And if you're in a relationship, because we're asking what is your future together, Scorpio, you guys are so nice sometimes. Just from one to another, you know, jealousy. It's when you shine so high, when you're in the eagle state, Scorpios are just, you get that jealousy thing a lot. We have the clouds here, so yeah, definitely an improvement in an old situation. I feel like this is really old and ratchet and kind of, you know, just soiled karma. And then we have the moon. So just, I feel like this is pristine energy in the forest, relaxing, enjoying yourself. And then we have taking a chance. I'll say it this way. I have to say it. I'm sorry, you guys. And I know so many Scorpios that it's kind of, this could be you, in that maybe you can get clean, get clear on a situation, and then envy seeps in. But it's more the look. It's almost like you're taking a look back at the past and you start getting insecure about what they're doing. And that's the surefire way of bringing that sludge back in. So it's kind of like you're making risky decisions here, if you're thinking about the past. I think that whoever was attached to you in the past really needs to go. It's coming through really clear. Like, go, go, go. Go live a clean life, you know? It's like eating really clean, like whole foods, you know, just veggies and something just really easy and natural and whole, and then eating like a bunch of Doritos and not that Doritos are bad, but like a bunch of junk, you know. It's like, what are you doing to yourself? You get yourself clean, and then why are you going back to this? I wonder if there's someone around you who's not mean mugging you. What that means, that's a Western term, sorry, that's someone who is begrudging you. So whenever you rise up out of a situation, I wonder if somebody is not energetically saying, you know, bringing you back down, wishing you, you know, giving you some kind of a false hope to something, getting you stirred up mentally in some way. So be careful, clear yourself. This is a beautiful moment. So just stay in the forest, Scorpio. And what is your future together? You need to clear out these people that are in some way begrudging, jealous. I think you have jealousy vibes around you. I know you probably want to hear better things, but you know, you just got to watch those jealousy vibes. Okay. Here is the next message. Okay, Gemini we've done, and Leo we've done. Now we're going to have Virgo. Hey Virgo, how's it going, guys? So make sure after this we're going to do a commercial, so you guys stay tuned. At the end of the video we are going to have a pick a card, so go stick around for that. And then at the bottom, look what I had. And I usually don't look at the bottom, but here we have spiritual union. Yes, girl, yes. This is the Two of Cups. Let's see. What is your future together, girl? Okay, so let's see. I also have other readings in the description. Sorry to repeat myself, but I know Virgos are going to go and check those out, including your mid-year. Yeah, I did that yesterday. That was really fun. Let's see. We have the Five of Pentacles, obstacles and challenges. Financial problems in a relationship that are causing delays, physical problems in a relationship that are causing delays. I feel like somebody's asking someone else to be something that they're not, to form into a standard that maybe that is kind of superficial or constructed, like the idea of like you should have that much money or you should be this way, something like that. And I think that in some way impeded somebody's well-being, and it made someone feel kind of unwell. It affected other parts of their life, and I think you're moving past that energy. Here is the next message, the emotional loss. When you come to understand that you were dealing in that side of a situation, you're releasing emotional loss, which means that you're moving past disappointment. You're understanding that, you know, it seemed like a perfect situation, it seemed like a great situation, but when you really look at the nuts and bolts of it, you take a look at it and you're like, that wasn't it, because the expectations were so trivial. Like the expectations that were not met were so trivial. So how could it stand the test of time if it was so superficial and so boring? And then we have awareness, Virgo, yes. And this came up in your reading for mid-year. I know this is a timeless reading, so you might be watching this in 2022, but there is some kind of awareness. And what the awareness means is that there is, this came up as your future partner. So there could be a switch. You could be single right now, and there could be someone new coming in, or this could be you, like the light switch going on, you know, and bringing awareness in a situation. This could be also somebody recognizing their fault. Somebody can be like, oh, I was a real jerk in this situation, and they understand, you know, they understand the missing pieces. So it's definitely like a reflection on the past where things were not going well, and through that, like, awareness, boom, the magician. And when you have this, it's like it's on like Donkey Kong. It's like super speed, going full throttle, like fully on to your future, knowing exactly which way to go, knowing exactly what to stay. It's just not even in question how good the future is. But I do feel like for many of you, this is a new relationship as opposed to the one you're currently in, or it's a complete reformation of the person and how they have treated you or what their expectations are. I'm really picking up on the fact that somebody had really superficial expectations, really dumb expectations, you know, like because you wear a lot of pink, they didn't like you, something like that. Really, really dumb. And that led you to, in some way, internalize that and be all confused emotionally. But I think in some way you're releasing that. And also the other person is coming into awareness that they were just dumb. That's the word for it. I'm using the word dumb around Virgos a lot right now, and I don't know why, but you have dumb people around you or something like that. I tend not to think of people as dumb, but this is very distinct. So I think it's only to accentuate that maybe you're being too sympathetic to people who don't deserve it, right? The next message is the mice. Yeah, somebody's taking away from your shine. Just for it's just the stupidest thing ever. Then we have the man. So this is saying emotional loss. The man is recognizing that they have an emotional loss. They recognize that they've been foolish, that they didn't understand. And then we have the clock, the time. It's time for awareness, Virgo. This is a big card. This is an extra card in this deck. Awareness time. It's time. It's on like Donkey Kong. I told you, see? Okay, so now we're going to have a message from our sponsors. Make sure to check it out. And if you're interested, anyway, let me know how you guys are doing. Stick around for the end. I have a pick a card for everybody who's watching live. And yeah, thank you so much. Let's see who's next. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. And thank you for checking out my channel. How many people? We have about 4 signs left. I'm doing fast today. Capricorn, hey guys. Capricorn's either going to have a very successful time right now in relationships, or they're going to be tested, because it's very much with us or against us sort of dynamic, because Capricorn is on a very specific timeline right now, and it's going to last over the next 2 years. If any Capricorns out there want a reading with me, I know the wait time is long, but I think it could really help. Here is the next message. We have transformation. This is Scorpio card. This can represent an end to a relationship or an end to an aspect within the relationship. Someone cut something out. It's a very black and white energy with you. It either fits or it doesn't, or there's no time for it. So I feel as though things changed for the better, and I think they're currently in a better state right now. And wonderful. This is the Ace of Wands, the passion integrated. So I feel like, yeah, total change in this relationship. It went from kind of ready to end to something really good. If you are not in a relationship, then I feel like you went from kind of like, you know, being in the emotional desert to suddenly being in the rainforest. So you're really moving between kind of nothing to a lot, and this is a lot, and this is a seed. So you're planting a seed to the most beautiful flower, the Ace of Wands. This does have a lot to do with intimacy, physical intimacy between people. So something new is beginning in terms of that. Yeah, so the coffin, something definitely did end, you know, end, done, sayonara. The next message is the new child is born. The new child begins represents, the lenormand is more literal than the tarot, right? So this child represents a new child, a new beginning, something is born. And then we have the bear. So this is a woman. This is a woman. This is a boss. This is the bear, you know. In my house, I have a giant bear image, this like super techno thing hanging up on the wall. Like the bear is the boss. She's the woman who knows herself, you know, the woman who takes crap from no one. Deeply the woman who is like in her own power. She has all her feelings in check. She's strong, and she attracts people who are attracted to that kind of energy, and it is intimate. It's an intimate connection, Capricorn. So I think there's, you know, these are the people who are just like have been through it all, and you can't convince them of anything BS. They're just not going to buy it, and there's respect that comes with that, and a very sensual relationship. So you guys are going to have a very good time together. If you're in a relationship, if you're just scoping someone out, that's going in a good direction as well. If that's who is on your mind as I'm reading, very, very good signs for that relationship. Okay, so we did Scorpio. Who else wants to be heard? Sagittarius, Virgo. Virgos want to be heard again. I know you guys are so extra. And then we have Gemini. We only have a few left. I think Leo I've done. Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, let's see how your relationship is turning out, my friends. You guys are on the way up. Lilith is out of your first house. This is a timeless reading, but you know, overall the energy is high, and you won't have to deal with Lilith for 10 years. So you should feel happy now. Now it's like a glow up. The next thing that you guys really have going on in terms of your transits is Jupiter. Then you're going to have Pluto in 2025. Those things are going to be intense but kind of great. So we'll talk about it when we get to it. Here is the next message, the Ace of Swords. So this is some kind of communication. I think that for many of you, as Lilith left, or whenever you're watching, this is the message, but as Lilith left, I feel like you were clued in on something, and the fact that there was frustration was that you were being kept from the truth in some degree, and now you see the truth, and now there's clarity. Or there was a change that with someone who was affecting your life adversely, or this relationship adversely, they were removed from the situation. They're no longer around. And material harvest, the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I feel your energy is good. So it's like a light switch for you guys too. It's like, you know, on and off. Your Nine of Pentacles is Venus and Virgo. This is like payday right there. You know, you get yourself some new shoes, Aquarius. And then we have the throat chakra, which is in the throat. I feel like, yeah, bounty, this is a beautiful combination, because when you speak abundance is just, so when I say you're catching a wave, you guys probably hear me saying that sometimes. When you're catching a wave, that big wave, the big, you know, I just watched a documentary on this Amazonian wave that actually slows down the earth by like a millisecond every single year. And over 350 years, it slowed down the earth, to which 350 million years ago, the earth was rotating 23 hours a day, and now it's 24 hours. Get your mind around that. So there's this wave that hits the Amazon at the Amazon River, and it's this massive wave that slows the earth down. And so it's like you're on a wave, an energetic wave. Waves are super powerful energies. And so right now, this is your time to catch a wave within this relationship and make what you want of it. Like, just go for it. Go for it. It's a very, very successful energy. And it's like, you know, a lightning storm in the tropics. It's like raining and lightning, and Lilith is out, and it's crappy, whatever. And then suddenly, boom, break, light, sunshine, perfectly clear, you know, warm weather, all of that stuff. You have the bear here. So communication with a woman, or maybe you're the woman. There you go. And then we have the well. So yeah, just really tapping into abundance here in this relationship. And here is the next message, flowers. So I think that there's really warm communication. Just see what comes of it. Do not talk. I don't think you guys have an issue with talking about the past, but I think abundance is coming into your life, and it's coming in buckets, like huge. Your energy is super high right now. So, and I know it's a timeless reading, so you may watch this at a time but it's a symbol. Listen, it's a timeless reading. So whenever you're watching it, it's like the light bulb is going on at your life right now. So you can watch it whenever you want to turn the lights on. Hey girl, hey. Okay, so here is the next message. I don't know if I have anybody left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 2 more. Can you guys tell me who's up next? Oh, hey. Hi, Liz. I wasn't watching the comments. Who we have left? Who's left? Leo. I'm lost. Okay. Aquarius, we've done. Virgo. Pisces. Oh, right. How can I forget my sweet Pisces? Pisces are hiding. They're hiding. They're hiding, and they're just processing stuff. I think, yeah. Who's left? Libra and Pisces. Okay. Sweet Pisces. Let's see what's up. And remember, we're about to do a pick a card. A love pick a card. And then you guys can go to the pick a card channel and watch the other videos. Yes? Yes. Okay, so let's see. Thank you guys for being here. Hey girl, hey. I'm just reading the comments now because I've been focused, as you can tell. I was in the zone. Okay, so here we go. So Pisces, you have the throat chakra. Yeah, you want to say something to someone. You might have a crush. You want to disclose more deeper feelings towards someone. I just think you're spreading abundance. I think Aquarius and Pisces spreading abundance right now. Here is the next message. We have the Ace of Pisces. It feels good. I got, you know, when I said Pisces, suddenly I just felt like super squishy. It felt very warm, very squishy, very happy, just super nice. So whatever's going on, it's really, really nice for you. Like real positivity. And then we have the Five of Swords. All bad things are stepping away from you, Pisces, because your vibration is so warm right now and so welcoming. And so, yeah, I think it's great. I think like all the evil demons are like, go into the shadows, demons. There's no room for you here. So you're definitely stepping in very, very bright energy. And I know I use a lot of figurative language, a lot of jokes and stuff, but like really down to it, Pisces, it feels, we can just stop doing the reading right here and I'll just channel Pisces all day and I'll feel good all day. It's wonderful. It's just, yeah, bye-bye demons to the corners to you. To the whatchamacallit, to Dante's Inferno, right? Go into Hades. There you go. You're approaching an end goal within a relationship. If you're meeting someone and you're not in a relationship right now, be on the lookout for the right one, you know? Yeah, bye Felicia, bye. The next message is turn of luck for the better. This can be love at first sight. So if you're watching this and you're like, I'm single, I'm singler than single, there's good things coming in for you, Pisces. Let's see the next message. We have the woman. There's a woman who was jealous of you, Pisces. Look at this. And she's been defeated. Yes, girl, yes. No jealousy there anymore. So I think that there was someone who was, you know, they were trying to copy your energy. They were in some way, you know, looking in on what's not theirs. And if you're in a relationship, there was another woman after your man. Or, I mean, if you're with a woman and you're a Pisces, there was another woman after your woman. I don't know. There was no man after your woman. I'll just say that. But there was a woman who was jealous of your woman. You know, there's a woman who's jealous and she's gone. And I think that in some way you're going to see that coming up. So what's happening is as you're stepping into the flow, as you're stepping into the right energy, I feel like you're going to see precisely what was going on, and you're going to see much more clearly who's leaving the picture, and that person who's leaving the picture was set against your best interest. So that's the thesis. Okay, so last but not least, beautiful Libras. Who was I watching that was beautiful? Oh, did you guys see Kim Kardashian at the Met? Oh my goodness. I know it was very understated, but like, how beautiful is she? She looks like a 17-year-old girl. Like, she's just so pretty. And that dress is something. Because that's silicone. That is silicone dress. I'm so impressed by that. I saw another Libra and I was like, wow, she's really, really beautiful in this really kind of beautiful way. Okay, so Libras are beautiful. We know this. That's the energy for Libra. Your beauty is shining high right now, I think. Yeah. Really, really beautiful Libra energy. So I know this is a timeless reading and I keep on making references. You just had 2 full moons, Libra, so it's like 2 facials back to back. You know, snatched. Ready to go. Okay, so let's see the next message. Will you be together? Third eye chakra, awareness, you know. I think the beauty comes through in awareness, and it wasn't like how Kim is beautiful. Of course, she's beautiful, but it's also like she's studying law and she's like challenging herself, and you know, she was talking about how she hasn't done facials and stuff for several months to commit to this, and that's the awareness, that's the beauty of your current energy, you know, that heightened awareness that's really on right now. The Four of Wands, foundation and achievements. Like, you're taking care of your environment. You're taking care of everybody around you right now. And there was a picture with Kim and her sisters. They're so cute, those two girls. I mean, I can't support feathers, so I have to say that. I have to say that publicly. Those feather dresses, I was just like, no. That's how many birds, you know? But like, Kim was standing there with her sisters. The sisters are gorgeous, of course. And you could see how Kim is like the glue that binds it all together. It's just beautiful. So the Libra energy is, you guys are the glue that are keeping the ship afloat. Okay. And then we have, boom, see? And when you have it aligned, love is coming into your life. Ace of Cups. Very, very quickly. Just perfect alignment. Very selective, very on point, very efficient energy use, Libra. Good girl and boys, good girls and boys. What it feels like, I saved the best for last. Like the Aquarian, Pisces, and Libra energy was just like, whew, like squish fest, love, beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's see. We have the receiving something, something wonderful coming into this relationship. Where is this relationship's future? Restrictions, managing restrictions. So maybe using what you have. You know how I said Kim was not doing facials and stuff for months in order to focus on, like, being selective, choosing the precise things to get the most beautiful outcome in a situation, looking beyond just the superficial to see where true beauty is at. The next message is the house, right? Building a beautiful home, building a beautiful family. You might be moving into a home that you really love together. So Libra's wonderful, wonderful. I think truly the best for last. So wonderful energy for Libra. This is a timeless reading, so you can save this in your playlist and, you know, come back to it when you need it. So we're going to have a message from our sponsors, and then we're going to do a pick a card. So let's just do that right now. And if you guys have anything to say, just make sure to comment and like. Okay, so I think that's enough because it really takes a second. So hi guys, thanks for joining me, and welcome to the little pick a card follow-up. It's like a little pick a card. It's our little pick a card within an all signs reading. It's just a little bit of tad of love at the end of a good question. So I hope you enjoyed the all signs reading, and now we're going to take a look at this little pick a card. If you guys want to look at a deeper pick a card, I'm going to read them off to you guys. I have some pick a cards on the pick a card channel. As you guys know, I have a pick a card channel that I'm kind of focused on now, and there you have the question. Where is it? I think I deleted it, but I'll add it. But basically there is a question on the pick a card channel, a bunch of questions about love, so go over there and check them out. I'll link them in the description, okay? And then there's another all signs reading I did on this channel, which is how do they feel about you, and that was really fun, and you guys like that. So those are timeless readings. Whenever you need to watch them, they're there, okay? So here, messages, getting them going. Did you guys like the all signs, whoever's watching live? Let's see. I have this. We have this. How many cards should we do? 3 or 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your booty on the floor. Let's see. And then I have these. Should we do 3 cards each, or 3 is fine, right? 3 is enough? Okay. Yes, girl, yes. Hi, Brittany. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, ready? So number 1 we have first message is, this is for love message, okay? Personal power. This relationship is going to bring you personal power. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay? And then we have the card, new love. Okay? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. If you chose one, there's someone new on the horizon. I feel like it's a very empowering relationship that is going to in some way challenge you to do more you. Like you're supposed to do more. Just do you more. This is a powerful person. This person's not going to sit around if you're not challenging yourself. Like, so if you're like a couch potato, or if you're kind of, you're going to have to work really hard around this person because they expect excellence around them, but it's a very good relationship. So it challenges you to do better yourself, but it's a new love that's entering your life. If you chose two, let's see your little pick a card message. We have angel assistance. Okay. The angels got involved, huh? This must be a big deal. Then we have the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Spirit and angels. That's wonderful. And then we have romantic feelings. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. If you chose two, do you know what I think it is? I think the angels got involved, and I think that they're poking around in your feelings to make you notice someone. I think that maybe you're being drawn towards, or like serendipity is at play. So like you're being told to go in a certain direction, go do something at a certain time, go to the water cooler at a certain time when someone else is going to be there. So you're like being guided in the right direction. And I think your emotions are sort of being affected by all this as well. The universe wants you to meet someone, and I think they're doing a lot of things to make that happen. So there's a lot of intervention going on, romantic intervention. That's really sweet. Okay, so number 3. Are you guys ready? I choose 3 all the time. So let's see what you got. You have meditation. Okay, no, affirmations, sorry. Affirmations. And then we have the electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. This has been coming up all the time. I feel as though something new is radiating from your circumstances. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you chose 3, this is what I think is going on. I think you are projecting or creating something new in your life. And when you create this new thing, when this new thing happens, I feel like there will be a person that comes into your life at that time. I think you're meant to create something in the interim. I think your focus and energy is on creativity, creating something. And when that is created, somebody is coming into your life, okay? If you have the 4th option, let's take a look. So your first card is, we have transformation, the phoenix. Ooh, okay. And then we have the stag spirit. This has been coming up a lot. Take the lead. Ooh. The phoenix and the stag. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. I feel like you have a past that has impeded you from taking the lead. You have not tried so much to be at the lead because in some way you had been hurt, or a transformation has needed to happen. You have had to adjust to circumstances that were holding you back. So it's like you internalized something negative that happened, but I think you're healing now, and at this time you are taking the lead. As you heal, it's like you become an authority. You know, when a person has gone through like a shit storm, like a really difficult time, and they're telling everyone, or they're talking to everyone and they're telling their story. This is the type of situation that's going on here. You're telling everyone your story. You're saying what's going on, and through that you're regaining power and the attention of a lot of people. So you're adjusting your status, you're taking the lead, and that's bringing in you know, a lot of success into your life. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. It wasn't too long of an hour. I hope you got your answer about where you are going in your relationship. If you want more readings, go into the description. I'll update it now for the pick a card one that got deleted somehow. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.